Yo yo yo, what's good YouTube? Today we're gonna be playing Minecraft and this is day 7 of recording myself daily until I get better at talking. Today we're gonna continue playing our survival world that we started yesterday. And we had like a pretty good start, I'd say. We had iron tools. I think it was just the first 20 minutes, you can say. But we left off in an island. We got some W loot, I guess. And I guess I'm gonna make a boat. And but today I should probably start off by saying um I kind of have something to say or an idea of what to say. So I guess I can cook up instead of like not really knowing what to say, I guess, in the video. But with that said, let me just start yapping really. Um so this whole series is to get better at talking, and I guess you can say it's for changing myself and trying to improve who I am. And I guess this whole entire thing is about like I guess self improvement, like the topic. And I want to start off by saying that I'm proud of myself right now first, and I'm proud that I'm working and trying to better myself. And I'm doing it with intent that wasn't there um, when I first started. And I really want to talk about the fear of not being enough, I guess you can say. Because at first, I guess you can say I started trying to better myself for that reason. And I feel like doing it out of the fear of it, of not becoming something. Because let me first say that I feel like I'm pretty ambitious. Um, but yeah, I'll say that, and given that I want to do more for myself, I guess, and the way I did it before was again doing it out of the fear of not becoming something or knowing that I could have done better. But now I kind of like it's not a bad way to start off. I'd say doing it for yourself is always a good way to start, I guess. But now I just want to learn to um love the process, I guess. Like enjoy being in the present. That's also another thing I want to talk about. And that's the whole reason why I'm starting the series as well. And and it's actually easier for me to record these types of videos than like edit for an hour. Or at least when we're talking time wise, it's way easier to do these types of videos because I could just record, let's say like 10, 15 minutes, right? And well, boom, I don't have to edit. I want it to be like that as well because I want to be as real as possible. And I think it's good. It's a good way to do that. And I think it's an improvement for me trying to talk better. And what I was trying to get at with being present is that I was working out, I was doing schoolwork, I was doing like the sport that I was in, and I was like um, working out, doing schoolwork. I don't know if I said everything, but uh, you can just say I did a lot, right? But I wasn't like, and I was getting like burnt out, you can say, and I didn't want to feel that way. I felt like I was just being distant with everyone. I felt like I was trying to do something that only I could achieve, right? But I kind of learned to realize that that's not a really approachable way to do it or long-term way of doing it things. Um, and I just thought I should focus on a couple of things that I truly want to work on, I guess you can say. And I kind of quit tennis because of that. Now I don't have a sport, but I still work out for myself, and like I don't really compete or anything or like powerlifting stuff like that. I don't really do that. I just do it for myself really. But what I was trying to say is how that links up with being present is that I started doing things that were more easier on myself, you can say, and the things that I truly do enjoy, the things that I find fulfilling, and I want to be able to be more present. With that said, since well, I kind of ignored a lot of things and just I was in my own world trying to do something only I could do. And well, like even if I were to achieve it, like what am I gonna have at the end? I'm gonna be probably drained. I'm gonna be sad. So I feel like the way of me doing things now, which is doing it for the fun of it, doing it not because I'm forced to, but doing it out of me wanting to improve myself, I guess you can say, at the end of the day, right? Like I work out, I do these types of videos to at least try improving some part of my life, which was, well, trying to get better at talking, right? Because if I could translate that to IRL, it's just gonna be, it's just so many things you can do with that, right? And and tying it back to what I was trying to say with self improvement, I feel like it's so easy to get stuck in that loop of like, oh, I want to do better, I want to do more, I want to keep doing this and that. Like it almost feels like you're doing it for the checklist. You're like doing it for. It doesn't almost feel like you're doing it for yourself. It almost feels like you're doing it out of the fear of not doing or getting results, I guess. And maybe many people don't experience this, but maybe it's just something, a problem that only I have, or not many people have, but it's something I have. Um, but um, but yeah, I just wanted to touch up on that because I'd be going crazy, um, like grinding, I guess you can say, but like it's not really worth it. I feel like it's just like you just gotta be present. You gotta live at the moment instead of just always thinking about the, I guess, the next step. Even though it might not seem like the next step is bringing you towards the person you want to become, or someone who, yeah, yeah, something like that, right? And I think it's just you need a rest, bro. Like, or I need a rest sometimes. Like I'm not no robot. I'm gonna get burnt out obviously if I'm gonna be doing all this and that. And I should just wait, hold on, skeletons annoying me. But what was I getting at? Well, yeah, you shouldn't do it out of the fear. You should be doing it because you're grateful to have that opportunity to do it. I guess it's just all I'm trying to say is having that mind shift, I guess, so it doesn't feel like you're not going anywhere. Um, if you don't end up doing the task that you wanted to do, because at the end of the day, I feel like you shouldn't be stressing over the smallest things, and as long as you're generally moving forward, I feel like that's all you really need. And sometimes I feel like reflecting too with what you want is also a good thing instead of brute forcing it or trying to make it stick and work. Because I've told you, right? Um, I've tried doing those. I've tried doing other types of content where I found myself only doing it the for the views, I guess you can say. And after realizing that it's not like as fulfilling as something like this or like just real type of content, I guess you can say. Or I kind of realized that's when I should have stopped when I wasn't having fun and it made it feel like I was just forcing myself to do it at that point. And holy, this looks nice. That's really all I wanted to rant about. I don't know if any of that made sense. Hope it maybe no one really relates to that feeling, but it's something I was dealing with and I wanted to just rant about. And and also I also got a comment in my last video which was nice. Like um it literally said like, "Oh, keep yapping," but like in a good way, you know. And that's the whole point of these videos is to yap and kind of express myself better. So I think that's That's pretty nice. Yeah, let me get all this iron, um, but yes, all I wanted to talk about. Maybe with other videos, I might have better ideas and like share my experiences. So I feel like um, I'm probably not the type of person to judge at this point because I feel like I've done a lot of stuff and I've forgiven myself for a lot of things. And now I'm just trying to work on myself, you can say. And if you have like anything you'd want to share, something, I'd be down to read it. At the end of the day, I just want the best for myself and for y'all, I guess. And well, yeah, maybe I might keep this shorter actually. I was gonna do back end biceps and that chest day that I did yesterday, triceps that I was talking about yesterday. Was really nice. I did like 5 reps of 225, which is kind of crazy. I don't even think I heard All right, so I'm pretty much back. I kind of had to cut that off real quick, but I think maybe I don't want to end it off here. Um, I think I got mainly what I wanted to say, and I would rather keep it more shorter, since I think I said I wanted to work out already. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I guess tomorrow we can explore these caves, and also I'm proud of you. And I'm grateful for you watching this far. I want to continue making this type of content and share my stories and experiences. So if you relate or if you've experienced something like that, maybe not, but maybe I just want to rant and talk about all that. So with that said, thank you for watching. Smash like or something, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. End video.